provocative new book titled On My Honor, Why the American Values of the Boy Scouts Are Worth Fighting For, takes on the moral struggle being waged by the ACLU against traditional groups like the Boy Scouts, a battle the book describes as the new front in the culture war. The author of On My Honor, Texas Governor Rick Perry, joins us now. Good evening, Governor. Thank you for coming on.
Hello, Susan.
I'm a former ACLU type, so what can I tell you? I don't think the ACLU has anything against the Boy Scouts per se. It's the exclusion, or dare I say, discrimination against gays. Why is that American?
Well, it's been a long culture war that's been going on. It first started out with ACLU trying to force girls into Boy Scouts. Then it was them taking on the Scouts and saying the Scouts shouldn't have the right to say, on my honor, I'll do my best to God in my country. Then they tried to force the openly gay Scoutmaster into Boy Scouts. All of those, millions of dollars worth of litigation that the Scouts had to spend defending what should have been, on its surface, a private organization having its right to associate who it wants to, and that's what the courts rule. So the real issue here is, why does the ACLU continue to fight the Boy Scouts, try to push them out of public facilities like in Philadelphia, which is absolutely an atrocity in my opinion.
Well, if there was a private group that excluded, say, white men or black men, should they use public facilities? I mean, why do we have public facilities for a group that openly discriminates against Americans on the basis of sexual orientation?
That issue's gone all the way to the Supreme Court, and they ruled in favor of the Scouts. Scouts have been there for almost 100 years. They've been teaching young men to be very courageous, men of character, the next leaders. When you look across the military, the business world, the leaders in this country, before a lot of them wore the uniforms that they wear today, they wore the Scout uniform before. Everyone, even my liberal friends across the board, are pretty much supporters of all of those traditional values of trustworthiness and kindness and courtesy and friendliness. I mean, which one of those does the ACLU have a problem with?
They have a problem with only one: the exclusion of gays from being able to, of a gay kid or a gay Scoutmaster from being able to be part of that. Why is that?
But that's already gone to the Supreme Court.
So did Separate but Equal, and they were wrong. I mean, the fact that the Supreme Court decided doesn't mean they're right.
Well, the bottom line is, I think that Scouts needs to be about teaching those traditional values. It doesn't need to be about teaching sexuality.
After 10 years under Rick Perry, Texas isn't open for business for everyone. It's for sale to Perry's friends and contributors. And Texans are paying the price. High dropout rates, skyrocketing tuitions, 1 million Texans unemployed.
Help me take down that for sale sign in Austin. I'll work hard for the young people in Texas, not the Austin insiders. That means preparing them with the critical thinking they need for college and the skills for careers. After all, that is Texas' future.
Bill White, he's in it for Texas.